What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. We're looking at Elrond today on the daily time frame. If you remember from yesterday's update, we placed some new fibs. This is where we bottomed down, we spiked back up and made a new bottom. So from the beginning, where this pump over here ended, on the 4 hour, when we go down, we can see this pump. Even if we go to the 15 minutes, this comes a lot clearer. So we can identify it over here. So we did retrace, so we did come down and retrace back on itself before continuation lower, putting in a new lower low. So I'm going to measure from the top of this dip to the bottom of it. And on the daily time frame, that's just like 1 day or 2 days of price action right there. 1 day of price action going back up. And so measuring from there to there, we're measuring this push down to see where we're going to retrace to before continuation lower. So that's the expectation, because this golden area over here, these two gold lines or orange lines, is this golden pocket. That's what I actually call it. So these are just the most retraceable levels of the Fibonacci. And so, yeah, it's expected when you place the fibs from here to here, this is where you're expected to come before you eventually lose this low. So what you should do is actually lose this, continue lower, and we'd be able to get targets from measuring from the bottom to the top with the fibs. And this would show us that once we lose this, if we lose this, we've got targets down here at 34 cents, for example. And yeah, we're just waiting for a wick rejection or something in and around this golden pocket area. And we actually went beyond the golden pocket. There is a specific reason. If you've been tuning into the Bitcoin updates and quant, you'd understand that we can actually go beyond the golden pocket. We can go to the 786 fib. This is something that we also pointed out on HBAR in today's HBAR and Bitcoin's update today in a lot of detail. Go check out today's Bitcoin update. Yeah, it was very interesting. We were explaining exactly why Bitcoin pumped, the specific strategy I use to understand why we went up. And there was a lot of free value that, yeah, a lot of free info that you could use and apply in your own technical analysis. But if you want me to teach you one-to-one, message me for a discount at the moment on my mentorship. You can do that over my Twitter. There is a link underneath this video that will take you there, and you can private message me for a discount on the one-to-one mentorship, but also the course if you want. That's currently 50% off. So what we should see over here is a rejection of the 786, even though you went beyond the golden pocket, potentially creating the reversal wave. So what should happen is push, exhaust, continue. You can create the reversal wave if you hold the golden pocket as support and then break above the 786. So you've done some early steps to basically suggest that we could be forming this reversal wave. How do we do so? So we've already got the retest of the 786. So now come back, hold the golden pocket as support. We've done that over here and over here. So now we need to head back up. Can you see what pattern this becomes? A double bottom. I know it's very ugly, but it is actually the case, guys, because you've come down, you've bottomed out, you've gone back up, and you've come back down again. And if this continues to hold, we've got a potential double bottom. We need to wait for the 786 to be broken. Wait for a daily candle close above $47 for a signal. Yes, we're coming to 50. But again, we've been speaking about how this $45 to $50 range is a key area of resistance. So understand, even if we do actually create the reversal wave and head to $50, this is a much larger resistance. It's the 1 fib level, not only this psychological level. If I get rid of the fibs, the capitulation didn't begin down here. The capitulation for FTX, the FTX specifically one, began over here. And so with that, I need to measure from the top to the bottom down here. And we can actually see we have a golden pocket between 50 and 53. What's interesting, we've just said we have a target at $50, but once we get to 50, this is going to be a key resistance. This is also our support over here, which should now be acting resistance. That's why we're seeing wicks going downwards in the past, where we were once above, but now where we're below, we've got wicks going upwards over here. So yeah, just showing you that this was once a bottom. Now we're using it as a ceiling. So we can go to the top of the ceiling. The top of the ceiling is around 50, 53. If you break through that, that will eventually become a floor. And then you head to the next ceiling, about 65. So the expectation is once you hit around $50, you're going to run into this brick wall where technically you should go lower, because this is your push down with the FTX capitulation. This is your retracement to the golden pocket, and again you can come to the 786. You can go all the way up there, but eventually should continue lower. Wherever we do top out, I will be there to place the new fibs. But for the moment, I am going to have to place one here and one there. And you can see we have this new golden pocket. So what we've done is we've measured this push to show us, okay, this is where we're finding support to continue. So that's what we spoke about with this double bottom over here. We need to see us breaking above this point, the 55 daily EMA, for a push up to $50. And once we're at 50, that's where I expect hammer time, basically. So one more push up, one more pump before the capitulation. This is what I personally believe. And when I say one more pump, that doesn't mean, oh, 1 day worth of pump. It's just the pump that might last days and weeks, the pump that takes us to these price points. That's what I mean by I believe there's one more pump. Not that, okay, if it pumps tomorrow, that was the pump. I don't literally mean that. You're going to have to go up for days and days and potentially weeks to get up to this price point. It's just when we do get this, pump, then yeah, we're going to get hammered down eventually. And again, just as when I say hammered down, you're not expecting a hammer down to happen in 1 day. It's a longer term move down. So short term, could be seeing some bullish momentum before getting hammered down for the medium to long term, or whatever you want to call it. Medium term, short to medium term, and then of course a long term. Yeah, of course I'm still bullish on crypto, of course. Otherwise it'd be at zero by now. But yeah, in the immediate short term, I'm expecting at least another push up and then rolling over eventually. Because again, you flipped what was once support into resistance by closing below it, running back into it. You can go as high as 50, you can go as high as 58, still not enough. Thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe and comment. If you want to take action on the course or on the mentorship, private message me for a discount, and that's over on my Twitter. The link is down below. And yeah, again, like, subscribe and comment, and peace.